Alright, chapter 15, the final chapter of your life with Ron Weasley. And unfortunately this one is back to the atrocious spelling of the first 13 chapters. It may actually be worse. Alright, A, B, not A-N, A-B. So we're starting out wonderfully this chapter. Okay, so you pipples were still too retarded last pat then though my sister Ali, she can't even spell her own sister's name right. She put a K in her sister's name. Won't it so it's would be spet right retats. So she's pissed off that people are still blaming or whatever. You pills are clearly jealous of my sister or something. I wouldn't be jealous of your sister, she has to be your sister. That's unfortunate. Because retarded and stupid and idiotic, okay? So STFU, if you don't like my story because it's my story and it's mine. It's her story and it's hers. Okay? Get that through retarded heads. Yeah, we know it's yours. You can keep it. Okay? Nobody else wants your story. You can keep it. See if why don't want to read my story GTFO and live because you didn't have to read it at all and you're wetting earth time within red and reading. If you didn't like it, not mine. So if you don't want to read her story, get the fuck out and leave because you don't have to read it all and you're wasting your time with reading it if you don't like it, not hers. There we go. Just so that's in English so you know what the hell that meant. XOX. When I walk up the uppo, there's an O at the end of up. The next morning I said, fuck boo, I have fussing class toddy. I scarmed, it woke Ron up, and then yelped at me for being too loud. They're just always like yelling at each other and screaming at each other, and that doesn't seem like a healthy relationship at all. Fuck, I lost my place. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I said back to Ron. It's okay, he said back to me. The two of us gort ready, and then took a shouter together. We already saw each other naked, so it is okay that we are not doing this. Okay, yes, we know, because you guys have been screwing all over the place. Or was it just the once? No, he was screwing Rose all over the place. They just had sex the once, I think. But whatever. We didn't have sex in the shower because that's gross. What's wrong with a little shower sex, really? As then footer after, she got the A in after. A shower, me and Ron went downstairs of the Slytherin common room. People stared at Ron Minley. Because he was a Gryffindor. Well, yeah, they're probably like, how the fuck did that Gryffindor get into the Slytherin common room? And why was he in the girls' dorm? Poe staring, I red med. I'm tempted to just put a list of all the different ways she spelled screamed in this story, because it's been spelled like so many different ways, it's ridiculous. To these people, so then they stopped staring at us because the Mary Sue said to. And Ron, us and Ron, she is multiple people because they were retarded. She's such a bitch. Like the peoples who comment on the story, Ruby, Single, Fissing Time, welcome idiots that they are. Cough, cough. Wow. That was all in caps, by the way. So, she insulted people in her story just so she can find a way to insult the Flamers. Those pipples are stupid. Let's go to the Grit Hall. I skay to Ron. K, he said he back to me. So then me and Ron walked down to the Grit Hall and we had breakfast. What happened to Harry and Rose? Weren't they with them at the end of the last chapter? I guess she doesn't want them in this chapter, so we're just not supposed to care. Because they're not the Mary Sue and her love interest, so we're not supposed to care about them. I had toast with butter and Lucy Schwarms. Lucy Schwarms. Cereal. I'm gonna assume that's Lucky Charms. Or maybe it was Count Chocula. Sorry. But then I had a glass of milk to drink with it added. Then I had a Pop-Tart, and then I had a full glass of orange juice after with it. It's a big breakfast. That's a lot of breakfast. Like she had toast, and then cereal, and then milk. And then she had toast, and then she had cereal, and she had a glass of milk, and then she had a Pop-Tart, and then she had a glass of orange juice. Lots of breakfast. It was really God. Her breakfast was God. She ate God for breakfast. Because this is another one I'm gonna have to go breakfast. Is my favorite meal of the day. And it's the most proteinate. That's another one. So make it sure you eat it. After I waited for Ron to finish, because he is a very slow eater, and he just eats a lot. Since he's slow, he's probably just eating a lot.